So hi everyone, I am Salma Mutasim, the hiring manager at Inferminio, and I am happy to be part of the Aui Fair with you today to introduce you with Inferminio, our business lines and our current opportunities. So today we are 6 speakers here with you. The first speaker will be Konrad Kalis, our country manager for Egypt. He will introduce you with Inferminio, Cairo's office, and the different business services that we have at Inferminio, with a focus on business research and then on business translation. After that, we will have Nina Lamberts, our Expert Networks Associate. She is based in Dubai. She will explain you what we do in the Expert Network service for our clients. After Nina, we will have Samson Matthew. He's the head of graphic design at Inferminio. He's currently based in India, and he will tell you more about our activity and what we do in the graphic design team. Then we will have Nabila Dourassi. She's the head of people development globally. She is based in Casablanca, and she will tell you about our employee value proposition at Inferminio and our values as well. Last but not least, we will have Nurhan Farhan. She's our recruitment coordinator. She is based in Cairo, and she will tell you about our recruitment process, our current opportunities, and how to apply to them. Other team members from Inferminio are here with us today as well, and they will be more than happy to discuss with you and answer all your questions. Thank you very much. Enjoy your events, and I let you now speak, Konrad.
Thank you so much for introducing me. My name is Konrad. I'm the country manager of Inferminio Egypt, and it's my pleasure here today to talk to you all. I want to start with our motto, Inferminio's motto, and it sounds like this. Inferminio connects Middle East and Africa to the world, and the world to Middle East and Africa. And the way Inferminio is doing this is through business services. We work for multinational corporations, large Fortune 500 companies, and strategy consultancies who look into the region of Africa and Middle East and need reliable insights to fuel their business decisions. However, they have trouble finding good data, good analysis, and insights they can trust. And that is why they come to Inferminio, and we specialize in this region and facilitate business coming from outside the region into the region, which is the first connection, connecting the world to Middle East and Africa. The second connection that we do is we're connecting Middle East and Africa to the world. All our offices are in the region, with our biggest offices in Casablanca and in Cairo. We also have other offices in Dubai and in Nairobi in the region. And our teams are based here and are serving a global community and international clientele, connecting, again, the region of Middle East and Africa to the world. What does Inferminio do? Inferminio demonstrates the talent and business potential of Middle East and Africa. We have a long experience in business services. We have executed hundreds of business research projects in Middle East Africa, as well as tens of thousands of requests in multilingual research and in business translation. We have clients that are reputed globally, so we're working for the top multinational corporations as well as top strategy consultancies from our international Middle East and African office. We are a very high growth company. We started 9 years ago and are now globally 120 employees. We have double-digit growth every single year and are now in a phase that we call a scale-up. We're really going into the next level of company growth with very strong and aggressive targets in the next couple of years. Inferminio offers 3 different business services. One is business research, the second is business translation, and the third one is graphic design. In our presentation today, in our webinar, we will explain to you what these different services do so that you can understand what it is that Inferminio does and why it might be a company that you want to consider for your career. Business research. What we are doing here is we are answering our clients' business questions with data and insights. And we're doing this through 3 different topics. The first one is traditional research, which means including primary research, desk research, such as databases. We are also using tech-enabled research with cutting-edge technologies such as social listening or web scraping, and we're using expert network services. The second service that we do is business translation, where we are providing tailored translation for business documents. Here, both end of project and high-end delivery files, as well as work in progress data. We have a very high quality and secure turnaround, notably in between the languages Arabic, English, and French. Finally, we're also doing graphic design, where we are graphically representing business concepts and business ideas, notably through presentation design, publication design, digital design, and video design. Overall, if you want to summarize it, we provide business services that require expertise and critical thinking. And we're going to go into more depth for each of these services now. I also want to introduce you to our Inferminio Cairo office. We started Inferminio Egypt in 2014, back in the days, and I was here 2015-16 as well. We had a small office back in Garden City, and since then our office here has developed quite significantly. 2014, we had the creation of our office here. 2017, we moved to our office in Madi with our first floor. 2018, we added our second floor because we had more employees, and also started our business line, business translation, from Cairo. In 2019, we reached 40 employees across both our business research and translation teams. And in 2020, when we shifted away from working in the office to working from home, we now are more than 50 employees and also integrated our third business line, graphic design, into Inferminio's portfolio. As someone who has done business research within Inferminio from the time I joined as business analyst to now being a manager, I want to explain to you what business research is from Inferminio's perspective and in our understanding. In short, we're trying to be a thought partner that uses tailored approaches to answer our client's question. And for that, we're doing customized business research. What does that mean? That means that first we need to understand the client context and the objectives. And that means we are talking to our clients, we're listening to them, we're asking questions, we apply critical thinking to understand the context and not only say yes to what our clients want, but also advise on other ways on how we can answer the questions. We then tailor the best research approach to answer these questions. And we're doing this using multiple different approaches. After we have done the research, we are deriving insights through analysis, and we are packaging the information in a targeted way towards our clients. And finally, once we have done the understanding, the tailored research, the analysis, and the packaging, we continue to be a thought partner for our client and see with them how to read the data, how to use the insight, and what to do next. When we focus in on this tailored approaches, on this customized research, we are tapping into various different research capabilities. All our research analysts are extremely skilled at advanced web search and using a variety of different payable and public databases. We're also conducting primary research such as cold calling and have experts in our teams in case we want to do market research as one of many approaches for our clients. Lately, we also have added a couple of tech-enabled research capabilities to our offering, meaning that we have team members using social listening tools. For example, looking into Twitter and saying, okay, what is the Twitter audience saying? How can we analyze all these tweets, trends, etc.? We're also going into mobile surfing and then web scraping, where we're extracting data from the web in a very efficient and tech-enabled manner. So you can see along the value chain of research, from being a thought partner initially when we're discussing the initial question from our client to the final delivery, we are customizing our work for our clients, and we're going deep into the research capabilities where we're combining various different approaches for our clients. In order to do business research well, we need great business research analysts, and we have, of course, an office here, and over the past couple of years integrated a number of very great individuals, great talents from organizations such as the AUC. What we are looking for first and foremost in business research analysts is curiosity and the willingness to learn. The job of a business research analyst will confront you with new situations every single day, new questions that are right now on the top of mind of strategy consultants and multinational strategy teams. You are consistently exposed to new content, and you have to investigate. You have to find data that is not easy to find. You have to find alternatives. You have to find proxies. You have to be creative as well and solution oriented. Of course, you're also in contact with clients directly, both over email, over calls, or in person, and we need you to have effective communication skills. As part of your role, you will analyze data sets, you will aggregate data sets, combine them to get insights and analytical skills and problem-solving skills are part of what we are looking for in our analysts. Finally, for our business analysts, it's very good to have a decent understanding of business and economic concepts. However, that doesn't mean that you have to have a degree in these fields. We have hired team members from other fields, such as political science, statistics, and we believe that the diversity in our workforce makes us stronger. I also want to quickly introduce you to our business translation and our unique approach that Inferminio has. What we are doing is business-focused translation. So we are not translating books, we're not translating dissertations. We are focusing exclusively on business documents and work, again, mostly for strategy consultancies and large corporates. And in that sense, we have a really good expertise with business deliverables, such as end-of-project presentations, RFPs, proposals, and legal documents. We cover all the different sectors. And what that means is our translators are specialized business translators with a business background, who have worked in business, who have studied business, who have worked in economic or business journalism, and then get trained in-house in order to get to this level of hybrid between business and translation. They're very immersed in the business-friendly environment. We have touch points in between the research and our translation team, for example, that allows us transfer of knowledge. They have to be very skilled in storytelling and in linking verbal with visual expressions, since our clientele is strategy consultancies. Let me now hand over to Nina, who is leading our expert network in Inferminio and who will explain you more about this business line.
Hi, my name is Nina and I am part of our expert network team. And in the next couple of minutes, I hope to give you a brief overview of what it is that we do, what we offer to our clients, and also give you a better understanding on whether this is something you'd be interested in being a part of. So to kick things off, I think what would be helpful is to briefly explain what it is that we do. And to put it simply, we essentially create connections. So what that means is we connect our clients, who for the most part are the world's leading consulting firms, with C-level executives from literally all industries in the Middle East and Africa. So how we come in place is we are the people in touch with the consultants, brainstorming with them, understanding their questions and the issues that they are trying to solve, to then go out and find the people that can help them solve these issues. So on a day-to-day basis, what that means is your job is really broken down into first of all, doing research, so researching different industries, identifying who key competitors are in the scope, understanding the supply chains, value chains, sometimes even who the key customer groups are, all in order to map out who that one knowledge owner is that has the answers to our clients' questions. So as a next step, typically what we then do is we get in touch with these people that we identified, onboard them, so really get them excited to participate in this call with our clients, but also, and this is a point that we shouldn't disregard, because it's also one of the most interesting parts I would say about this job, is really to assess whether they are a good fit or not. So it's really up to you to have an interesting conversation about whatever topic it is that we're looking into at the moment, and understanding whether this senior executive actually has a good understanding of it or not, and whether he's able to communicate his understanding clearly in a potential call to our clients. And lastly, this is something that's also special to the expert network team, is you have commercial responsibilities from day one, meaning that it's really up to you to negotiate the compensation rates with experts to make sure that there still is a profit margin left for our team, but ultimately keeping it interesting for experts to participate in, and also maximizing client usage so that they get the most use out of as many expert calls as possible. And what this basically looks like to our clients, so the kind of services they can choose from, ways to connect with experts are, for the most part, phone consultations. So this is typically 1 to 2 hour phone call then also less so at the moment, face-to-face meetings, but also focus groups or longer-term project placements where our clients are basically getting in touch with us to onboard someone on a longer-term project so they can reach out to them anytime, have someone that they can brainstorm ideas with. That's also something we can help facilitate. And basically what we are looking for are the skills that, would be beneficial to have to be successful in this kind of role is really, a can-do attitude. So being motivated, proactive in, your approach to things, because at the end of the day, our clients come to us when they are facing challenges, when they are looking for solutions. So our job is not done until we have found a way to get our clients to the right solution. So anything is possible. That's really the approach that we are, or the mindset that we're looking for in people. But secondly, it kind of goes beyond just a great attitude, but also really being able to practically break down a problem into a step-to-step action plan. So how we can tackle this issue. And then this is something that's probably, what I don't want to say most important because they're all equally important, but most significant about the expert network team is that we are working with people on all ends. So whether that is engaging experts, communicating with clients, working together with team members. So being able to efficiently communicate in both, over the phone and writing, and just general people skills will be beneficial to have. And then the next part is probably something that I addressed briefly before, but since you will be holding commercial responsibilities right away, having a good general commercial acumen, so understanding of, what businesses do, the fact that we are a for-profit company will be beneficial to you. And then lastly, as the expert network team, we are working in a very competitive industry, which is very fast-paced. So being comfortable and just being aware that this is the kind of environment that you'll be working in is important to acknowledge, and maybe also even something that you would be motivated to work in. I hope this gave a first overview, and hope this you got excited to join our team. So we'll look forward to hearing from you.
Hi everyone, this is Samson. Today we're going to see how Inferminio does the graphic design. On the top level, we combine business acumen with creative thinking, or let's say creative design thinking, to visualize their ideas or concepts in a more storytelling way through visuals. That's what we do. Now, let's understand how we acquire business acumen. So Inferminio works with a lot of strategy consultancies, government agencies, and large corporates where we have more than 10 plus years of an experience working with them to solve their problems. And most of the times we use our left part of the brain to solve their problems. So why left part of the brain? As you all know that left part of the brain is where we kind of problem solve with a lot of analysis, logic, facts, sequencing, mathematics, and all this kind of, things happen on the left side of the brain. So we tap into that potential to kind of, problem solve in a business friendly way. And now coming to the creative design thinking part. So this is where, we need designers like you to come up with your own process, or let's say inventing or reinventing something in a more visually expressive way. That is what we kind of, look into. For that, we tap into the right side of our brain, which involves mostly creativity or intuition, or let's say problem solving ability with imagination and things like that. So how we do it is presentation design is something that we do. Starting from basics to very advanced presentation design, which involves creativity, and then a lot of times, great visuals that we kind of add it to our presentation to look great. Most of our presentation are presented to the C-level people of any company. And next would be publication design. This involves your day-to-day graphic design, starting from brochures, pamphlets, or creating identities or visual identities, anything which involves graphics and things like that. We also do digital design, where we help them create interactive solutions and present their solutions to the clients through interactive medium. And we also do video editing, or let's say motion graphics, where we kind of use animation as a medium to kind of tell a complex solution in a more user-friendly way, where it can be easily digested when presented to the clients. Now let's see what are the stripes that Inferminio is looking into to hire a graphic designer. First and foremost thing would be creativity, wherein I think this is where each individual will be coming up with their own ideas to present any concepts more visually. And then it's interest in business environment, and you'll be most of the times solving for client problems which are more business oriented, not in terms of, let's say a person working in an advertising agency promoting some product by ad or something like that. Coming to our next point, which is attention of detail. I think this is a core of any graphic designer that they kind of will have to follow when working on any designs to make their design more perfect and more digestible to the audience. And the next skill that we're looking for is problem solving. So when I say problem solving, this is mostly towards using your creative thinking to solve a complex business problem and then come up with visuals to kind of support that. And lastly, it's more about verbal and visual communication skills. It's mostly presenting your ideas in terms of visualization to the client, and verbal communication skill, we require that to communicate to our client so that you have an idea and then you can really express that idea to the client. All the best for your recruitment process. Cheers.
Hi, my name is Nabila Dourassi. Today I'm going to discuss employee value proposition. What is it in for you and why would you join us? I will focus on 5 propositions. You would notice that I'm not mentioning compensation and benefit. This is something would be offered by all employers, and obviously this is something we value as well. So we do run salary benchmarks to make sure we're fair and competitive in terms of our salaries, benefit, time off, bonus plan, etc. Let's discover what are those values. First, learning and gain of knowledge. You'll have an exposure to and learning professional best practices with world-class client. Development of expertise in different business lines and departments. Acquisition of a unique knowledge on specific geographies and industries. Next is training. We spend so much time and effort to make sure we improve our training based on the feedback of our team. We share knowledge through different programs, for example, a buddy program, professional development program. We offer continuous training and coaching through structured evaluation feedback and a dedicated training initiative. Next is career development. We offer a meritocratic promotion system objectively valuing performance with a continuous feedback and ongoing feedback. A mentorship through professional development program as well. Flexible work environment. You have an opportunity to be part of an entrepreneurial experience with a significant room available for initiative takings and a non-hierarchical culture. Obviously, without a work-life balance, we wouldn't be able to push ourselves to deliver the best. So you have flexible work hours, remote work from different regions and offices, etc. Cultures and values. We work with trusted and collaborative team. Our people, our biggest asset. They help us to push and offer the best to our client. Our people help us to create also our values. We are all aligned in Inferminio's values. Let's discover what are those values. Inferminio has 6 values. Be the solution, value diversity, show empathy, deliver excellence, act with integrity, learn and teach. I'm not going to go into deep explaining each value because I wanted you to get an opportunity to check out our short video at our career page, Working at Inferminio. You'll get a chance to meet our team from different offices, backgrounds, nationalities, and education. They will be able to go through each value. Please take your time to understand the values because it will help you during the interview process. Good luck.
Thank you all for explaining the different business lines that Inferminio has. Please, if you are interested in any of these business lines and if you are interested at our company, you can check our website. You can find all our job positions open and vacant. Please apply to it. Also, you can check our LinkedIn and Facebook pages to apply for the position that seems suitable for you. If you didn't find the suitable position for you, please send your CV to recruiting@inferminio.com and one of our HR team will be able to answer you back as soon as possible. Our current openings are either business research analyst position. We need someone with a fluent English speaker, and other languages are going to be a plus. We are also looking for an expert network analyst to work with us at our Cairo office. For the recruitment process, you just need to apply for a position, and once you do that, one of our HR team will be able to reach out to you to conduct HR interviews. And hopefully, you will be able to conduct technical interviews depending on the position that you applied for. And hopefully as well, we will be able to send you a job offer and get you hired.
Thank you all for your presentation. I hope you enjoyed the webinar and learned about Inferminio, about what we do, about our teams and our values. So if you want to join us, we would love to hear from you. We invite you, of course, to visit us during this fair. We have a chat so you can book slots to talk to our representatives and ask all your questions. Thank you so much for your participation and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.